Super Password. Our special guest this week from Star Trek, James Doohan. And from Star Trek, The Next Generation, Michael Dorn. And the star of Super Password, Bert Bundy.
Hello there. Thank you. Hiya. Thank you very much. I thank you all, and welcome to Super Password. Nice to have you at home with us, and all of you here in our studio audience as well. This is kind of an interesting week. I think we have a couple of Star Trekkers.
If you don't mind, would you get it right?
I'm terribly sorry, Scotty. Give me everything you got, Scotty. Let's get out of here.
All right. Aye, Captain.
Well, it's really said "aye, Captain" to me. Isn't that fun? Do you want to see my impression of Star Trek?
Yes.
Get a little wider shot, George. I'm going to show you this is my impression of Star Trek. Oh, it's trouble. We've got trouble. Oh. I always wanted to ask all these years, why didn't you wear a seatbelt? Every time you go through an asteroid field, they all fly all over the cabin. What happens when that happens?
Well, we have to have something dramatic, a little action.
A little action?
Yeah.
You're beaming people up. You're disintegrating people. That's not enough action. No, I used to. Bill Shatner is, of course, is an old friend, and I used to get him about it. Do you have seatbelts on your version?
No, we do the same thing.
No, we roll around the floor.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I think by now it would have been law that all space people would have to wear their seatbelt.
We take a class in rolling about, you know.
Tell me about your character, Michael.
He's the first Klingon to graduate from Starfleet Academy, and he's on the ship. He's Lieutenant Worf.
Yes.
He's an aggressive and weird, handsomely, looking guy, you know.
Yeah, I saw that photograph.
Did you? Yeah.
Yes.
Don't show it, please.
Well, you're very handsome in person, but that picture doesn't do you justice.
Yes,
Your makeup.
Yeah, but it's wonderful. 2.5 hours in makeup, and but the character is great. The character is really nice. Yeah, I love it.
You're the first Klingon to graduate from the Starfield Academy. I didn't mean to slobber on you there.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah,
and,
probably a lot of them tried, but they just didn't have what it took.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was the first that really could just get it to them, really.
Are Klingons a little stronger than, like, for instance, Scotty here? Normally...
Not stronger than Scotty, no.
Well, nobody's stronger than Scotty.
They're weaker up here.
They're weaker.
All right. Well, having established all that, we get your character line. How did Scotty happen? How did you come up with that? Did they wanted somebody?
No, I did about 7 or 8 different accents for them, and they said, which do you like? I said, well, I think it's traditional that Scotsmen are great engineers and great inventors. You know, the telephone, the steam engine, all that sort of stuff. And so I said, I think he should be Scottish. And they said, well, we think that too. So I said, all right, I'll name him Montgomery Scott, right off the bat. Hadn't even signed the contract or everything else, and they were standing going, and everything else. So I named him after my maternal grandfather, whom I'm named after.
Is that right?
Right.
That's how it happened.
My middle name is Montgomery.
You see, we're finding out interesting things. I bet all the Trekkians are at home going, oh, boy, there's a good one.
Yeah, and I have one son named Montgomery John, and the other one named Eric Montgomery. So I'm whipping the old Montgomerys in there.
You certainly are, sir. Well, thanks very much.
It's quite all right.
It's a great pleasure to have you with us, too. Okay, here we go. Where are we? $100 puzzles where we are. We're at the top of things. We should talk to Wendy and Susan first. Susan just got here. We'll visit with her, Wendy, if you don't mind. Susan, hello, and tell us about yourself again.
Hi, my name is Susan Linty. I live in Hollywood, and I work for a production company in Hollywood also.
Okay, well, I'm glad to meet you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Wendy has $5,600. She's our champ at the moment. Tell us about yourself, Wendy.
Wendy Summers, and I live in La Habra, California. What can I say?
Well, you have a boyfriend and you have 2 dogs?
No, 2 cats.
I mean, 2 cats, I'm sorry.
Yes.
And
I like to scuba dive.
you do, really?
Yes, I just learned last summer.
Really? Well, be careful. Yes, you don't want to get too deep. Okay. I have to give advice. I have to say something, don't you? Okay, $100 puzzle, gang. Jimmy and Michael, give me the clues. Here comes the first word.
The password is sentimental.
All right, Michael. Okay. He had a Klingon attack right there.
Right in the middle of it.
Here we are, Jimmy.
Weepy.
Crying.
Michael?
Feeling.
Misty.
Jimmy?
Chattanooga.
Well,
Train.
come on, Wendy. Gee. I don't know how you couldn't get used to you two are so good together. The word is sentimental. We'll put it on the board and nobody guesses, okay? That's funny.
Sentimental journey.
You bet. I knew what you meant. Unfortunately, second word, please.
The password is Scottish.
All right, Michael.
Doing.
Doing.
Doohan.
Doohan. I was going to say Doohan. I don't know.
Okay. Mr. Doohan, your turn.
Plaid.
James.
Okay. Moving right along. He said plaid.
Oh, okay.
Jimmy Doohan said plaid. And
Got it.
Wendy said James. Go ahead, sir.
Nationality.
Scottish.
Yes, now you got it. Okay. Sentimental and Scottish, Susan.
The Wailing Wall. I don't know.
Is it the Wailing Wall? I don't think so. I'm not sure, but I don't think the Wailing Wall was a really close guess. You know what it is?
I think so.
All right, here we go. Next word, please.
The password is new.
Okay, Michael.
Old.
Young.
Jimmy?
Old.
New.
Yes, that's one. Sentimental, Scottish, and new. Wendy, what could that be?
Is it... I don't know.
Okay, I don't either. Here we go. Well, I have an idea. Next word, please.
The password is year.
Oh.
Neck.
Michael?
Months.
Years.
Yes. Sentimental, Scottish. New year.
I know that.
Susan?
The real Scottish New Year.
Okay, here we go. Next word, please.
The password is
All right,
tune.
Michael?
Song.
Sing.
Jimmy?
Music.
Tune.
Yes, that's it. Sentimental, Scottish, new year, tune, Wendy.
Is it Old Lang Syne?
Is it Old Lang Syne? You bet. Okay, Wendy has $100. We'll come back in just a moment. More Super Password after this message for you. See you in just a second.
Love Family Feud? Love Plinko? Hate the whammy? Now you can play your favorite Buzzer games anytime. Just go to buzzertv.com and then select play. Have fun and let's play.
Hi, folks.
Okay. Here we are. This is the $200 puzzle. Wendy got the first one, $100, and now you probably understand what that message was all about there, don't you, Susan?
Absolutely.
Okay, if you're all set, Wendy and Susan given the clues. Here we go. Wending our way towards $20,000. Please, first word.
The password is 0.
All right, Susan, start us off.
Nothing.
Empty.
Wendy?
Numeral.
0.
Correct. That's a bouncer. Now we'll take 2. All right, we have 0 up there. Jimmy, what could that be, sir?
Nothing in the head. Nixon de Winkel.
Nixon de Winkel?
That's Dutch.
Ah, Nixon de Winkel. And the same to you, fella. Okay, here we go. Ooh, that's right. Next word, please. Ooh, you said it.
Password is private.
Oh, sorry. Wendy?
Public.
Place.
Okay, Susan?
Personal.
Private.
Yes. Very good. Very good. We have 0 privates on the board, sir.
Rank.
Is it rank? Okay. Next word, please.
The password is sergeant.
Susan?
Captain.
Lieutenant.
Wendy?
General.
Rank.
Susan?
Bilko.
Sergeant.
Yes, there you go. 0 privates and sergeant. Michael?
Oh. I don't have an idea.
Okay, this might give it to us. Here we go, one more.
The password is snorkel.
Susan?
Scuba.
Diving.
No, Wendy?
Scuba.
Duba.
Hubba, hubba. Here we go. Susan?
Mask.
Gear.
Fourth final clue, Wendy.
Mouthpiece.
Oh, it's a real good clue, too. Okay, the word was snorkel. We'll put it on the board and nobody guesses. 0 privates, sergeant, and snorkel. Here we go. Last word, please. This is it.
The password is comic.
Susan.
Funny.
Happy.
I have no idea what this is. Not any idea. Wendy?
Newspaper.
Comic.
Yes, very good. 0 privates, sergeant, snorkel, and comic. Jimmy, what is that?
Oh, I don't use that comic.
I don't know what it is. Wendy, you know what it is?
Is it Garfield?
Is it Garfield? Ding, 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 ding. Okay, let's go over here. What do you think, Michael?
Is it Phil Silvers? That's the only thing.
Is it Phil Silvers? Our last hope. Susan, what do you think?
Sea Hunt.
Is it Sea Hunt? What is it, gang? Oh, Beetle Bailey. Well, what is that right? Beetle Bailey?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I guess it must be right. But what does it mean? I mean, somebody explain to me all the snorkel. What's a snorkel for? Sergeant Snorkel. Of course, I knew that. Okay. None of us knew that. We'll break away. We'll come back and try this one again. Please don't go away. We'll get it. We'll get it. Who knows Beetle? Sergeant.
If black.
Back to Bert.
Well, thank you, Gene. Thank you, Gene. Thank you very much. Oh, he talks a lot, doesn't he? Thank you, Gene. Okay, we're going to play the $200 puzzle again. The cash one is worth $1,000, and let's go for it, shall we? First word, Susan and Wendy given the clues. Here we go.
The password is O.
There it is, Susan.
Exclamation.
Mark.
Wendy?
My.
That's a nice clue. Yeah, nice clue. Susan?
Ah.
Point.
Uh-huh. It's fun. Huh, it's funny. Wendy?
N.
Period.
Okay, how can we do this? It's because it's, what would you say?
Letter.
N? Oh, of course, that's the way you do it. You go N.
I did that.
And
Did
what
I
would-
just do that?
Did you say that?
She said it, yeah.
I thought.
There's an echo in here. I thought you said end. That's funny. You said N. Oh, that's a very good clue. Come on, Jimmy. No, yes, then if you would say N, you would continue the alphabet and say O. M-N-O, and what's what we were looking for? O, but O-H is what we were looking for. So nobody guesses. That's what to do. I didn't think of it. Here we go. Next word, please. Good, Terry. And good, Wendy. You said it.
The password is what?
We could be in trouble here. Susan?
Y.
Z.
What they said.
Very good logic, Michael. See, that's the way to play it, Susan. Absolutely. Go for that letter. Go for that alphabet. Wrong. Oh, that's fun. Isn't that fun? Okay, Wendy.
Questioning.
The third.
What did you say, sir? What was that word?
Well,
I want to hear this word, sir. Would you? Thank you very much. I thought you were trying to say diphtheria and got caught in the middle of it there. Diphtheria, Susan.
When.
Where?
It seems we've stood and talked like this. Wendy? Last clue.
Who?
doctor?
Doctor Who. It's so wild. They said every word that begins with a W, but they're right. But this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, where, when, why, what do we want? What, exactly. Put it on the board, nobody guesses. What?
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, what? Okay. Nobody guesses. Next word, please. I can't wait to see what this is.
The password is
Susan?
Letter.
Alphabet.
Okay, Wendy?
First.
A.
Yes. Oh, what? Jimmy? Jimmy, turn this way. You'll snap your neck if you go that way. What?
Oh, what a fool am I.
Oh, what a fool is he. Oh, what a fool am I, then. Okay, here we go. Next word, please.
the password is feeling.
All right, Wendy.
Emotions.
Tearful.
Susan?
Emotion.
Feeling.
Yes. Good. Oh, what a feeling.
Is it Toyota?
Is it Toyota? Gotta be. Very nice. Car. Oh, what a feeling. Okay. We'll come back. Susan has $200. Wendy has $100. And we'll be right back in just a moment to play the cash word. See you in a second. We got it.
All your favorite shows, back to back,
Well, I can hardly wait.
all day and all night long. Now playing on Buzzer.
Guilt has...
Why? He said Z? I mean, that couldn't have been better. That was just perfect. All right, we're back. The score, Susan has $200. Wendy has $100. That means it's time for the magic toaster. Here it is for you, Michael.
Okay.
Take a look at the word, and we'll show everybody at home what it is. Please, Gene.
The cash word is province.
Okay, it's worth $1,000. We have 3 clues, and you're ready for clue number 1, I hope, sir.
Canada.
Country.
Clue number 2.
Alberta.
Montreal.
3rd clue.
State.
Ontario.
No. All right, those are good clues. Canada and what was the other one you said?
I don't know.
You said not Quebec. You said Alberta. Yeah, those are provinces of Canada. Quebec.
Province.
Yes, it's a tough word, and that's a very clever way to get it. I can't think of a better way.
She gets the money anyway, doesn't she?
Provinces of no, she does not get the money anyway. Sorry, Michael.
I didn't know.
Okay, with our score, Wendy has $200, and Wendy has $100, and Susan has $200. We will change partners, break away very briefly, and come back and do it again. Off you go. Off you go. I could not think of a way to get the province, and that was the way to go.
This is an...
Oh, thank you. That's very nice. We have a nice full house here in the studio today, and I hope they're enjoying the show. Gene Wood comes out here in between, of course, and does all kinds of talent searches. Really is what he does, and he has sketches and gets the people out of the audience. It's a lot of fun. If you'd like to come down and be part of all of this, Gene will tell you how you can, and we'd love to have you as our guest. Gene, please.
That's for sure, Bert. If you would like to be a member of our studio audience here on Super Password, just send a self-addressed stamped envelope to Ticket Super Password, 3000 West Alameda Avenue, Burbank, California, 91523. Friends.
Well, we have $20,000. Can't give it away. We're out of time again for today. Do you think maybe tomorrow we could do that? Yes. All right. Would you start off with your famous phrase just once, sir, if you would, before we say goodbye to everybody and thank them for watching us?
Well, my engines can't take much more. We've got to go.
And so we say, yeah.
Adios.
And we say, beam me up, Scotty.
Oh, beam me up, Scotty.
All right, goodbye.
Speaking for Super Password, a Mark Goodson television production.